Gary, many congratulations, off and running here at the Masters. You must feel good after that.
Not as good as I wanted it to go. You know, I've been putting so much practice in with Ryan, and I have been playing really well. And for me to say that, that's something else, you know. But to us, you know, doubles tonight, a bit shaky. You know, I've had about 20 coffees before I played the night, and I think we've overdone the caffeine. But yeah, it's been going well in practice.
Apart from that one leg where you couldn't hit double 16 and double 8, though, it was almost flawless.
Yeah, until I got to doubles. But I'll tell you, it's very hard to hit when your hand's shaking, you know. But like you say, in the practice, ask Ryan, I have been hitting every finish you could leave me. You know, if it's one darts in, if it's 3 darts, I take it out, you know. But a bit annoyed I've not been going up there. But listen, new year, fresh start, lot to learn again.
For you to say you've been practicing and openly admit it, takes a lot, because before it's like no practice, we know that for the last few years. What's changed the mentality? It's almost as if someone's upset you again, like they did back in the day.
Just, you know, I mean, it's hard doing something that you don't want to do, you know. So the boss has been on at me, and even Ryan says, he goes, look, you play like this in practice, if you do it on stage, you're back to normal, you know. So yeah, I haven't played darts a long time, you know, and it is in my blood, so might as well bite the bullet and get back to the board.
When you say bite the bullet, does that mean we're going to see you in pretty much everything?
Maybe a wee bit more than what I'm usually in.
Does that mean we might see you on a plane?
Well, up to Scotland, yeah. yeah. I don't know, listen, we'll play. Don't put me off, I'm just starting to enjoy it again, and I'm getting right into it, so yeah. But no, like I say, Ryan's been a great help. You know, we do absolutely pummel that boards. You know, he's surprised the boys that do the marking, and just lets us go on with it, you know, which is superb.
Down to 22 in the world, which sounds strange, but you're all coming to these tournaments under the radar now, where before everyone was to say, oh, Gary Anderson's one of the favourites to win it. Do you actually like this new role of underdog?
I think I still was underdog even when I was up at the rankings, you know, but hey, listen, played darts a long time, you know. The only problem is if a top 4 player gets beat by a 22 seed. You know, it doesn't look good in their resume, but listen, main thing is I'm back enjoying playing darts, and what happened will happen.
Gary, pleasure as always, man.
Thank you.
Gary, you've mentioned previously you're not overly fussed about rankings. Does this feel like a bit of a clean slate because you haven't got as much to defend as you did last year?
I've done it a few years ago. I dropped down to, I think it was 21. You know, by the end of the year I was back up in the top 4, so you know, I knew I had to play well, and I did. So we'll see. We'll just keep plodding on. I'm too old to worry about things now. You know, I should say I'm too old to get nervous, but I'm nervous up there.
Is relaxed Gary Anderson a dangerous Gary Anderson?
Don't know. We'll see how it goes. I used to like to get fired up for games, but we'll just have to, like I say, it's all a new start, and we're, you know, a lot of things different. See what happens.
Whispering quietly, there might be a Premier League spot for grabs potentially this weekend. Has that entered your mind at all?
Next question. Hey, listen, look, the Premier League's been great. I've played in it many years. I've had great results, I've had terrible results, you know, but it is hard going. You know, with the amount of darts is on for the boys to do the Premier League, sometimes it's European straight after it, you know. It's alright for these youngsters, let them carry on, let them do all that.
You still think there's a lot more to come from you in the coming years?
I'm just going to play, see what happens, you know. I'm not getting any younger, but well, I'm enjoying it, that's what I said. For me to enjoy darts, it's been a long time. Don't get me wrong, when I was on the dartboard, I enjoyed it, but it was getting me onto a dartboard. That was the bit that wasn't happening, so, but no. Like I say, we've sorted out Ryan, Rachel's there with a bit, make sure. No, it's not one night a week, it's 2 nights. We'll try 3 nights, but it's good. You know, I'm enjoying it.
Is the motivation now that you're in the position you're not in the World Grand Prix, the match play, those tournaments, you need to be playing these Pro Tours and possibly other tournaments to be in them?
Listen, if I wasn't to make the Grand Prix and all these tournaments, as long as I played the Pro Tours, catch up with all Day Lewis and all the boys and have a bit of crack while playing darts, you can't beat it. But the young ones have all the pressure. You know, if I get through, make it, then I'm doing okay. If I don't, I ain't going to lose any sleep over it. I'm just going to enjoy what I'm doing now, and we'll see what happens at the end of it.
You've seen the special runs at the Worlds a couple of times over the last 3 years. Do you feel like you've got one more special run and one more big TV win left in you?
I'm not getting out of my bed in the morning special at this age, but nah, hey, listen, we'll just keep this rally-pally. You know, at the moment, I think I'm still qualified for that. I'm still in the Worlds, just, but hey, we'll see what happens. You know, I'm just going to look forward to it, get into the Pro Tours and see what happens.
Cheers, Gary. Thank you.
Now, you mentioned that Dimitri. Sorry, you mentioned that you've been playing really well, but Dimitri pushed you out there, didn't he?
He did. I mean, the first few legs, I think I missed. I think I went 2-1 down. I should have been 3-0 up.
Yeah.
You know, I had shots at doubles, but then Dimitri missed a few towards the end, which I was quite grateful. But listen, practice is going well. I'm learning a lot of new things on stage now, so it's going to be a slow learning curve, but I'm getting there.
And it's mentioned that you've got Rob Cross in the next round. Again, very, very hard fight.
It is. I mean, I think I've lost to Rob twice at a lot of games. You know, he done me the last time, so we're looking for a bit of revenge in this one.
And if you come through that, do you think that you can go along and win the tournament?
I don't know. We'll let them worry about that. We'll see what they have to say, but nah. It's just enjoying it. You know, what'll be, will be.
And there's no pressure on you now because of Kane. You've dropped out the rankings. You're under the radar a little bit. Do you feel more comfortable there?
Yeah, well, there was never ever a pressure on me, you know, because I've always played this game for fun, as a hobby. You know, that's the only probably downfall that I have over the last 20 odd years. I should have knuckled down and took it a lot more serious, but I've enjoyed it. I've seen the world. I've done all right at the business, you know. So yeah, back to trying to enjoy it.
And someone mentioned before, can you get on a plane again?
Yeah, up to Glasgow, Aberdeen's not a problem. They fly from Bristol, Exeter, even Southampton. So yeah,
We tried. Well, listen, best of luck this week, mate.
Thank you. Cheers, Dad.